Tables can be used in LyX documents, either directly in the text, as they are used in Microsoft Word, or in a table float. Using floats is generally preferable since floats allow for captions and for the table to be cross-referenced in the text. The first example uses a float, which is inserted using Insert Float Table. The float allows a caption to be set. It is also possible to add a short title by right-clicking on the caption and selecting Insert Short Title. Short titles are important if your document will have a list of tables. Failing to insert a short title will result in the entire caption appearing in a list of tables, which is usually undesirable. The actual table is inserted using Insert Table. This brings up a dialog which allows the number of rows and columns to be changed. Since rows and columns can always be added or removed later, I am just using the default. The default table is lined with a double line between the header and the rest of the table. First, I will center the table using paragraph settings and then alignment. Along the bottom of the main window are a set of buttons which only appear when the cursor is inside a table. These buttons allow for rows to be added and deleted, lines to be drawn around cells, horizontal and vertical alignment within cells, and for merging and rotating cells. Start by selecting all of the table by clicking on a cell and dragging across the entire table. You can also select cells by holding down the Shift key and pressing the arrow keys. Once this is done, click on each of the 4 line buttons to remove all of the lines around the cells. Next, highlight all of the cells in the first row and press the vertical merge button to create one large cell. This can be used for adding a title to the table. Filling in cells is no different from entering other text, and cells can also contain math or even graphics. Highlight the cells containing the variable labels and click on the Line Below button. This will create a single line in the table. If you want a double line, select the row below the immediate line and then click on the Line Above button. The double line is shown as a small break in the table. Next, add some math to the table. Within cell alignment can be changed using the 3 alignment buttons at the bottom of the window. Then create a vertically merged block by highlighting the bottom left cells and clicking the Merge Vertical button. Tables can be labeled, which allows them to be cross-referenced in the text. Labels are inserted using Insert Label, and it's important that the label appears after the caption box. It can also be placed inside the caption box. I'm using the convention of starting table labels with TAB: and then a friendly name. Cross-references are added to the text using Insert Cross-Reference. Compiling shows the finished table and the cross-reference. Tables can also be inserted inline. The advantage of an inline table is that it can be placed exactly where desired without a caption. In some limited cases, this may be desirable, especially if the contents of the table are essential to the exposition. Here I copy and paste the entire table into the main body of the text. Compiling shows a table without the caption, which is otherwise identical to the table previously created. Note that it is also possible to influence floating table placement by right-clicking on a float and selecting Settings. Here the default placement can be overridden in favor of one which is more appropriate for the table. Note that this also works for figure floats.